G'day, Solomon Phoenix here. Welcome to another edition of Fail Fail Win. Today guys, if you're on my mailing list, I sent out an email 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning of today, early hours of the morning, and I basically said to you guys that I'm going to be doing a series called The Law of Attraction, Your Wish is Your Command. Some of you may be familiar with the Law of Attraction. Some of you may not be so familiar. The law of attraction is simply a universal law, okay? It's a universal law, just like the law of gravity is a universal law, and any other type of law that constitutes our reality, okay? The law of attraction is a universal law that anybody can use, and it works. So let's break down what is the law of attraction. The law of attraction is simply a frequency that we let off through our thoughts and feelings into the atmosphere, and a matching frequency comes back into our lives because of the thoughts and the feelings that we have emitted. Let me say that again. The law of attraction is simply a frequency, a thought or feeling that we emit into the atmosphere, okay? A matching frequency is resonating with what we've put out and comes back in. It creates those circumstances, events and situations. Why have I decided to do a video on this? The reason that I'm doing a video on the law of attraction is because over the past weeks we've been focusing on email marketing, we've been focusing on attraction marketing and placing solo ads and whatnot, but I felt today that we should probably try and do something a little bit different. So I thought what we're going to do is kind of really deal with the mindset of you young business people and men all over the world, wherever you guys are, okay? Right, so we're going to deal with the mindset, because the mindset is the most important thing for you and for your business right now, right? Okay, because you can put 100% of effort into something and still not see the results. Why is that? The reason that you're not seeing the results is because your mindset is not right. Okay, I'll repeat that again. Your mindset is not corresponding. You are not in sync with the universe, which is why you're not receiving the results that you should be receiving. Okay, so let's go back onto what we were talking about before, which is the the law of attraction. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to imagine right now in your mind, okay, I want you to imagine an event that was very, very horrible, extremely horrible, sickening. I mean, it was the worst situation that you could have found yourself in at that point in time. And listen, we've all gone through those events. I've gone through those events. You've gone through those events. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that the more you think about those thoughts, those situations, those negative thoughts, the worse it becomes? Why is that? The reason that it becomes worse every time you think about it is simply because you are putting energy into those negative thoughts. And with that negative energy, you actually allow that negative energy to expand in your mind. Okay? That's what you guys are doing. Which is it's very, very important that you are very, very careful what you put into your mind, because whatever you put into your mind is really what you are going to get out. Okay? It's super, super, super duper important. You know, that whatever you put inside your mind is simply what you're going to get out, right? So look, what am I saying here? Let me tell you a story. When I was 16, I worked for a recovery company called Cartech.uk, okay? And the owner of the company, he was mad about racing. He used to love racing his 94 Porsches. We used to go all over Europe, and we went to France. And I remember the first time going to France, it was super exciting because I had never been abroad before. Okay, So here we are in France, and what we're doing, we're simply racing these 924s Porsches, okay, and they've been rented out to various different drivers, okay, so there's maybe 8 or 9 of us, even up to 10 people in one team. We're going to different racetracks across the UK, across Europe, and we have the drivers there with us as well. We was in France, and I remember because it was a beautiful day like today, and as I said, I had never been to France in my life, okay, and we were having a really good weekend, okay, but I was feeling good about the way that the race was going to pan out. And my job was simply just to take the cars, move the cars to the paddock and to the scrutineer so they could check the car for weight, fuel and whatever. Oh, by the way, 924 Porsches is like the poor man of racing. It's not like your Formula One, okay? It's your poor man type of racing. You know, the drivers would rent these vehicles out for, you know, £8,000, £10,000 for a season or for a couple of races, whatever, okay? However, let's go back to the story. I'm so enthusiastic, and I'm saying to my boss, his name was Kim, I said, Kim, I think we're going to come first, second and third. We had 3 race cars operating at that time. I said, we're going to come first, second and third, okay? And I believed it. I was believing it so much. I couldn't see anything other than that result. First, second and third. And I kept saying it so much. I was saying it so much. I think, yeah, in the end, Kim became slightly frustrated with me. Well, guess what happened? That's right. We came first, second, and third throughout that weekend. Now, what am I trying to say here? I'm simply saying to you guys that your belief systems is taking you where you are today. In other words, your best thinking has created your present situation. Now, I don't know if you guys are being challenged right now like so many people are. I don't know if you guys are enjoying life because you're somewhat comfortable. I don't know. What I'm here to say to you is that your best thinking has created the situation that you are in at this point in time. Okay? So where am I going with this? You're going to have to find out. Tune into the next edition of Fail Win. Take care of yourself and each other.